Okay, parents, you asked and I delivered. Here's all the language milestone info your pediatrician didn't give you. To be honest, I am sick of pediatricians giving no speech and language development info to parents. I'm not kidding. At my daughter's 12-month checkup, this is the information I was given about her expected language acquisition. One bullet under the header, development. I mean, come on. I'm Maura. I'm a speech and language pathologist with Rooted in Language, and I'm going to give you some detailed norms. Save this video. Because parents, you deserve to know what to look for, what to expect, and when to be concerned. You're welcome. So if your baby's younger than 12 months, we really aren't expecting actual words yet. Some babies may begin saying a few word approximations by 9 or 10 months of age, but that's considered pretty early. The rule of thumb is that we like to see at least one true word by 12 months of age. If you're wondering what counts as a word, I have a video on that. But there's an important distinction you need to know about milestones versus averages. Your pediatrician is just looking for your child to hit the milestone. But a milestone is not the same as an average. Think of the milestone as kind of like a minimum expectation that could still possibly fall within that average range as a child continues to develop. By definition, a milestone is what approximately 90% of children are able to do at a certain age. And an average is what approximately 50% of children are able to do at a certain age. So when it comes to learning words, we really need to consider these norms as more of a range, because children do not all develop the exact same way and there's a lot of variability. But there are statistically significant trends, aka norms, that we want to see children following to let us know essentially that they're developing on track. So here are the norms for toddlers learning words. And for each age, I'll give an expected range to account for that variance that you see across kids. At 12 months, you want to see 1 to 5 words. The milestone is 1 word. At 18 months, we want to see anywhere from 10 to 50 words, and the milestone is 10 words. At 24 months, also known as 2 years, we want to see anywhere from 50 to 300 words. And again, that milestone at 24 months is 50 words. Now, I would be keeping an eye on things if my 2-year-old only had 50 words, but that's the milestone. At 36 months, also known as 3 years, we want to see kids have anywhere from 250 all the way up to 1,000 or more words. They should be hard to count at this point. But the milestone for 3 years is only 250 words. So hitting the average range would mean your child is hitting that higher number of each expected range I gave or more. That should kind of give you a sense of what a minimum expectation that milestone number is. So you'd want your 12-month-old to be saying 5 or more words in order to be average. But I'd give them that whole month, like actually all the way to the end of their 13th month. But also keep in mind that variability. Your child might be kind of barely meeting the milestone in one age bracket, but then by the next age bracket, they're in that average range, and then maybe further on, they're exceeding average range. That happens. In general, if your child is kind of only or barely hitting milestones, that's kind of my watch out zone. No cause to be concerned immediately, but just keep an eye on things and kind of up your communication game at home. Kids at these ages are too young for a lot of formal language instruction, but some targeted and intentional home interactions are a really good idea. Check out my other videos for some tips on how to grow your child's language skills at these early stages. For more expert advice on language and literacy, hit that follow.